Back to being live. Just so that we can get this over with, Jim, it's your turn. It is technically a new one, so you're gonna have to say your line. Say lie, Jimus.
Oh. Right.
I'm not gonna torture someone to say their line again.
Yeah, one time's too much for me.
The fuck? Is this bleeped? Is this MA15 plus rated? Are you kidding me? Did you just bleep me? What do you mean this isn't suitable for kids? I'm great with kids. I've got dozens of them in my slave kit. Oh, fine. So, this is the evil campaign. If you're sensitive to most things, you probably shouldn't be watching this. But I just realized I'm reading the original one.
Yep.
Slow thumbs up.
Cool.
When Jimus realizes.
That's fine. Anyway.
When Jimus realizes he's not actually real. I'm on a script.
So, getting back to what I was saying, I cut off just as I was saying where the strategy came involved, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Once you have been given the planning, the next step shall be the strength. And after that, you shall oh god, I had such a good thing.
Going.
It was so good. I was in the moment. I did it, and then I sat there waiting for a response. And then I looked over and I saw the voice channel red, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
Oh no.
Ah, fuck.
And then I looked over at the internet symbol, and it was like no internet. I'm like, ah, fuck. And then I looked over at my recording, and my recording said reconnecting. I'm like, fuck! Anyway. So. Once you have planned, this, and your allies have given you your boost you need, you shall finally get to the arena, where you will face the might of Gurmish. If you can stay the tide, appropriately set for you, we shall give you back your item. If you are to fall, so will your allies. They shall be claimed by these lands. And I don't like the chances with this one as he looks towards Jimus.
Jim is just totally nods.
She's got a mouth on her, and that's going to cause her great pain.
And I know how to use it.
Okay.
I have no idea if that was meant to be innocent in what you said.
It's meant to be exactly what you think it was.
Whatever you think it was,
innocently. Everyone else knew what everyone
the
else
only other
was
two
laughing
people
about.
here thought it was like. And I guarantee that fucking the right hand of Kurimish would be thinking the exact same thing that me and fucking Angus are thinking.
I mean, that's because he's an orc. That's kind of his shtick.
And I've practically grown up around orcs now.
Oh, fuck.
You're right there.
Yes.
Jimus is just another very fucking famous Victor Starbright.
Victor Starbright, yes.
But It's great. Though I'm hoping that you don't go the same way as Victor Starbright, Jimus.
I assume
I
he
don't-
died.
He turned into he got morphed into a deity.
Yeah.
He like formed with another form and became a deity. He
Not
went from Victor Starbright to Necrelm Starbright.
Yeah, I'm not much a fan of giving up me to anyone else.
Yep. Became the god of hope.
Yep.
Also,
Interesting.
side hustle, or the god of, procreation, I'm pretty sure as well.
That adds
Wouldn't
up.
be surprised. Given that he kind of morphed with his baby mama.
So, he points. He moves his huge body away and points to this colossal castle in front of you. Its height from here, you could say that the tallest tower could be almost the same height as the orc standing before you.
But that's just field of view. Getting closer, it'll be massive.
That is where you shall be staying. Your first trial is to get there.
Jimus raises his hand. Oh, her hand.
Oh, not again.
They look.
What's the name of the castle?
Name of the castle. Let me just get that up.
You've thrown a right-handed Gurumish a curveball he doesn't even know.
He just gets out this really small book and a small, like, magnifying glass. Just hang on.
Small pair of glasses, actually.
Um. There we go. That's the place I was looking for. I'm just gonna remember the fucking thing now. There it is.
Go and grab it. Get it, grab it, put it. You can have 3 wings if you really wanted. You said 3 wings. Sorry.
I believe, if I have this right, it is known as the fuck, I just lost it. Hang on, give me a
Oh,
sec.
fuck. That Jimmers will fit in perfectly there.
So,
$16.
it is called the Steadfast Keep. I'm not sure why that took me so long to find it in my notes.
All good.
It is known as the Steadfast Keep. At least that is in human translation.
What's it in Orcish?
He says in Orcish, the night before the raid.
What languages do I speak? Oh, and then Giant. That's right. Because I'm a fucking...
Goliath.
I'm a fucking Goliath.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Jim has picked up.
Goliath.
Giant, yeah.
I thought he also picked up Orcish at some point, or am I thinking about something else?
That was Pharaoh.
Yeah.
So,
Pyrex has it.
as he points to it, he starts to walk off. His feet, that with each footprint landing, a very light tremor can be felt. As appearing at the very edge of the cliff is Tremor.
Yeah, Tremor.
Your first task has been chosen. Now you have 350 feet to fall, or climb down. If you do not reach the keep by nightfall, you shall be considered lost, and will fail this trial.
What's the current time? Like, where's the sun located?
It seems to be about midday. Timus.
Yep.
Anything you'd like to contribute?
Jimus is gonna walk over. Like, there's an edge that we would have to climb down to get to
Either
the.
climb down or jump.
Yep,
Like he said like 300 and something feet.
350.
Does magic work in this area?
Are you a shadow sorcerer?
No.
Then it will, but beware.
Noted.
Since this is since this is a dream and it's my dream, correct?
Yep. Well, at least you believe
Also-
it is.
Is it possible for me to turn back time?
But what?
Like it's so like change the time of day.
Would you like to try?
Sure.
Alright. Roll me an intelligence check.
Yes. Give me 1 second. Chicken hands. Ugh.
How
But
far is it to the bottom?
intelligence,
How far is what?
How far is it to the bottom?
380.
350 feet.
You said intelligent GMX?
Yes.
A 6.
A 6. The time
I
moves
cannot try.
forward by 1
Ah,
hour.
shit. God fucking damn it.
Jim has cast Dimension Door,
Roll me
teleporting
a
himself.
D100.
98.
98. Congratulations. Alright, so you cast it and nothing else happens.
Does the spell work?
What is your passive arcana?
18.
You can tell that wild magic surges will happen to any who aren't shadow
Shadow.
sorcerers.
Good to know.
It must be really weird for a wild magic sorcerer to have to roll 2 D100s instead of 1.
What do you mean? It'd be great.
I'm using Dimension
Kev,
Door to
quiet.
teleport myself and Axe to the bottom.
What about Angle?
I
can
can
only
only
take
teleport one other creature with
Oh.
me. He can jump and I can feather fall him. I doubt that Axe would trust me to feather fall.
No. He'd probably reluctantly agree to go for your dimension door as it is. But currently, you're under him. You're being his servant. Technically, you're in the right position where he can trust you a little bit.
Well, his life is on the line.
Yeah.
That just sounds like Tuesday to choose.
It just sounds like slavery with extra steps.
Given that we've just seen like the actual
It just disappeared.
okay, DM disappeared.
What?
Chris just disappeared.
No.
Chris just
okay.
disappeared.
You're still here. Don't worry.
Given that Agathis did just see like the day progress by an hour in an instant, climbing down is going to take too long, and they've already fucked off down the bottom.
Jimus would be waving. And then he
Well-
would be jumping on the spot.
Whilst you wait, I'm just gonna slowly start walking because I need to go. Obviously, be there.
You see,
Angerfist will
you see as
he'll
you walk,
grow.
as you turn around and start walking towards where you are, you find that you are now in amongst thick brushes, trees reaching easily 100, maybe 120 feet above you, as the road ahead of you, there is no road. And it gets dark in there, very dark.
Do I? I don't know if I actually have it.
Joey, cannonball?
Cannonball, effectively.
So you groan, and what do?
He jumps off.
Alright,
Jimus casts Feather Fall when he's getting very close to the ground.
so your reaction just before he hits the ground. Well, 60 feet.
Yeah, pretty much. He'll either break every bone in his body or he won't.
You know what? Because you said that, roll me... roll me an initiative.
Oh no!
Between me and him.
No. Between
21.
him and the speed that you're going.
In the speed of the fall.
Alright,
It's
so...
actually 22.
So... 22, you say?
Yep.
Is it because you have a plus
13.
13? Alright. And the winner is the ground.
Oh, hang on.
Nice.
The ground won by 1.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Here is the photographic evidence.
I believe you.
I know
So
that you believe me, but I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to cheap you out here.
Plus, I'm eating chips, so I can't really touch my mouse.
It was a +1 for every 50 feet he was falling. I
Yeah.
was tempted to make it a plus for every die of damage he was going to take, but that was going to give him a 20 straight away.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there just like, that's a little too much. So now it's time to roll the 20d6.
Isn't he raging as well?
No, he's
No.
not.
Oh,
Alright, so you fall onto the ground taking 86 damage.
Half. 68.
Sorry, 68 damage.
Half health, boys. Half health.
you definitely got some sore knees after that.
26 like half your health.
I'm just gonna quickly take one of these off.
And I would have lit a torch as well, so that way, because whilst I'm walking, since I'm slowly walking,
You
as
hear
it gets darker.
you hear the sound of something big falling behind you.
Yeah, that was showing.
And the subsequent groaning.
Anger fist.
Oh, my back.
Jimmys just walks over and looks down at you. Did you rage?
Probably should have.
Jimmys nods in agreement.
Oh. Got it now.
Alright,
Fucking
stand
hell.
up before we lose them.
Yeah. Thank you.
Axtef, as you are walking into the forest, are you walking straight?
Well, I would have been facing the way towards the castle and just walking that direction.
So you're walking straight.
Yeah.
You can see. You two can see Axtef already about 300 feet in.
Jimmys gets on Angerfist's
Hey,
shoulders.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey,
Let's
Jim, how
go.
fast do you run?
Yeah, Aegis starts running after you.
Right, as you run
Your
in.
40 feet speed's 40 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Faster if I'm able to kill something, but at that point, Head Splitter might might also take control. Head Splitter, take the wheel.
So as you
Yeah.
enter, you'll need Axtef to roll me a survival check.
Not bad. That's equals, not plus. Fuck. Oh, 22.
22. You believe your
Mhm.
course is straight and true.
Fuck you. Fucking of course it's believed.
Eventually, you find yourself at a river. On the other side of the river is a pole with a rope attached to it. The rope is neatly
In the bag.
coiled up. On the side you're on, there's also a pole. As Angerfist and Jimmys arrive next to you.
How wide is the river?
The river is 40 feet.
And is it flowing quickly? in
It
any
seems to be
direction?
flowing quickly, and the depth is of 4 feet deep.
So it can knock us off our feet.
It would knock the weakest off their feet.
Yeah.
Jimus shudders.
Would it be possible to throw Jimus 40 feet or further?
I don't know. Would you like to try that try that by yourself or with Troy?
Oh, with Choey. So that's
Okay.
like
Does Jimus
probably-
have any say in this?
Oh no.
Alright. So Jimus, do you submit?
Like, the fuck is going on with the... What's up with the poles, Axdeath?
I got no idea. I just think we should throw Jimus over. He's light enough, right? Not that it matters.
Jimus agrees with this course of action.
Oh shit. Well shit, can't argue with that. That's some good reasoning. What were we? Athletics?
Jimus raises one finger. Hold up. Jimus reaches
I'm gonna
into his
pick him
bag
up
of
and hold
holding
him up.
and pulls
Gonna
out
pick-
his broom of flying.
I'm gonna pick him up and hold him up.
Alright.
Jimus is going to try and use his broom of flying to fly across.
Alright, so
We're gonna
the flying
we're gonna
roll
where
a
he
tell
is
you.
D100.
first.
Roll a D100.
Oh
on
no.
the broom.
77.
77. Alright. Roll me a D2.
Oh no.
Two.
So, you tell it to go across and it goes backwards.
Jimus puts the broomstick back in his bag of holding. He then sits down, curled into a ball, ready to be thrown.
Aerodynamic.
Alright. Axdef and Angerfist. Both of you roll
Yep.
me an athletics check.
Oh wait. Wait, why
Hang on.
is yours with plus 12?
I took expertise in athletics.
Okay, fair enough.
And get this reroll.
Oh, 27.
19.
21.
So, 21 plus
Intellect.
27
That makes 48.
makes 48.
Now we
Alright,
gotta
where are
figure
you
out how to.
aiming? Are you aiming at the pole or are you just throwing him across?
Well, throwing him as close to the pole as possible without hurting him, since I do need his brain.
Without making him hit the pole.
Yeah, because I need his brain.
Right. Which one of you wants to be the aimer? Because you'll be making the attack roll.
Oh, can we both do
No,
it or no? Can one assist in doing?
no.
All right, let me roll a d2. So I don't know. I'll be 1, Troy will be 2.
Alright.
Did it roll?
Yep.
Oh, you're
Okay.
doing
Okay. Says technically he's an improvised weapon, is he not? In this
Yes.
form. Cool.
Jimus is an improvised weapon.
Proficiency. Oh yeah.
Proficiency. I've got to find it now. Oh yeah.
I mean,
so
what else? What else are sorcerers good for once they run out of spell
It'll be a
slots?
plus. It'll be a plus 9.
mhm. That's nice. Watch it be a nat 1. Oh thank God. 22.
Alright, Jimus, you feel yourself get launched into the air. It's time for your turn. Acrobatics check.
I was like, I've
Lucky.
just got in my head like Angerfist and Axdeath. They're just like, okay,
23.
on 3, and both of us just agreed. 3.
On 3. 3.
Never let him know your next move.
So, Jimus, as you're flying through the air, you decide to do a few somersaults just because you can. Because if you're gonna go down these rapids, you may as well go down in style.
Yeah.
As you land on the other side, perfect landing. You see a couple of goblins looking at you, and they pick up these little wooden signs. One puts up 9.5, another puts up 10, the other one puts up 10, as they both look over at the 9.5. And the 9.5 looks and picks up the 10.
Now,
Jimus nods.
how do me and Angerfist get across?
We know how deep this thing is.
Jimus, you can see there is the rope that is attached to the pole.
Going to grab that rope.
Yep.
How long is it?
Looks to be about 50 feet.
I'm going to tie a dagger to the end of it,
Yep.
and then I'm going to attempt to throw it across.
Alright,
This
roll an
motherfucker's
attack.
trying to play fucking hit the pinata, just fucking COVID distance.
Now, are you trying to throw it at them or at the ground? Or the
At
other pole?
Angerfist.
Okay.
At Angerfist.
Why is he going to be your pain today?
Lucky
Oh my god.
22.
Can I try and
22.
catch this? I want to try and catch it before
So,
it hits
That
Angerfist.
does hit.
Oh.
As it flies towards you, Angerfist, I'm gonna give you a chance. Roll me a d2.
One.
You don't think it's gonna hit you, but it does. You roll that damage.
7.
Oh, fucking hell.
7.
God.
You take 7 piercing damage as it hits you in your leg. Alright, so he didn't get that spell off, and now he's just hit you with a dagger.
Angerfist is just looking at you at the moment. Looking at Jimus at the moment.
I swear
Where-
it's just my utter incompetence right now.
Oh yeah.
Moments ago, I'm trying to hit Angerfist.
He doesn't know that.
Give me a second.
Roll me a deception check.
You don't know that you were thinking out loud. I'm gonna hit Angerfist.
14.
14. Well, we'll just wait for his insight.
Hey,
8. Do you believe him?
right.
You believe he's incompetent.
What else is new?
So, you now have a dagger with a rope. What are you going to do with it?
Mark off one dagger from my inventory.
I don't even know what the fuck we're meant to do with a fucking rope dagger,
There's
which
a
is
second-
practically just
There's a second wooden pole on your side.
How long is their rope?
So considering that...
how many feet up
Considering
under
that-
the water.
What do you mean?
Actually, no, that's no. I just realized how stupid that was. Because it's 4 feet. If the rod's in the water, it's sitting 4 feet below the water.
No, the rod's on dry land. So
Oh,
it could get tied off on your side.
Alright. Tied. Considering we tied off there, eh?
How long is their half of the rope?
It just reaches to get them to tie it off.
I don't think there is any rope on our side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to make sure, just in case there was another 50 feet, I was going to stand 55 feet away.
What do you think he's gonna
I mean,
throw?
we could extend the rope. I do have 50 feet of rope in my back pocket.
The thing is, how deep is this river?
4 feet.
4 feet, but it's raging.
Angerfist does look at Axeth. Would it not be simpler for us to rage ourselves and go across?
Possibly. We could also try jumping some of it to make it a bit easier.
Mostly because, I don't think these wooden poles.
Jimus.
After having tied it, like he just grabs like
Jimus.
the rope. It's like I don't think these wooden poles in this
50
rope.
The river is 50 feet wide. And
We would
4
get
feet
about halfway.
deep.
Oh, it was 40 feet wide.
Yeah, 40 feet wide and 4 feet deep. And it is moving at about 60 kilometers an hour. How much force?
We do not
Enough
want
to
to
tear a human in two.
And these Goliaths are going to just try and trudge their way through.
Oh,
It's more. There's also the fact that because Angerfist has tied it, and he's like just testing to see like, are these wooden posts even going to stand our weight?
So you'd pull on the post?
How
Look,
thick are the
On like
poles?
he pulls a bit on the rope to see how
The
much.
rope seems sturdy. It's got a little give, but it's not
Hey,
exactly.
Angerfist. It's a dream world. Everything in here works.
Yeah.
As for the actual wood, it doesn't seem to bend.
Alright. Also, Jimus, if everything works in the dream world, then why didn't your coward's magic work?
I point to Axe. He did not believe in me.
You better run, boy.
Seems like we should hold our weight, but one at a time, just to make sure. Agreed?
Alright. Do you want to go first, or should I?
I personally don't care. I'm
I
more interested.
personally
I've got a
don't
key.
care.
I am mostly here to make sure you get your axe back.
I've got to make it more. I've got to be the one that makes it there. If I don't turn up there, then, well, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to die.
Alright, well, I'll go
So
first.
getting your axe back entails me not dying in this place.
I'll go first then.
Right. Roll me some strength checks.
Woo! How many?
Let's see. 40 feet river, half movement. 2 with a flat roll because it is not a disadvantage because you're currently holding on to the rope.
I got a 2 and a 17.
That's athletics, right?
That was just a D20 roll. Oh wait,
So athletics. So
I
what?
forgot. You
So
said
that's 11, right? The first one's 11.
plus 9 for athletics. So yes.
Okay,
And
so
then-
you see him
Sorry,
get about 10 feet in, as you are now going to have to roll another athletics check to try and keep moving.
Plus 9. Oh, nat 20.
Alright. For a second there, you swore that you were about to be taken away by this raging torrent of water. But you end up just going straight to the other side.
I've made it.
You got a nat
Alright,
20.
cool.
Just
Well,
means
I'm
you
gonna.
win.
Okay. I'm gonna thread a rope back. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna thread a
The
pole
ropes-
back.
The rope
You
is
don't need to-
connected.
You
So
don't need to
it's-
throw anything back.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
a rope that is over the thing.
Oh.
Anyway,
Alright, my turn.
alright. First athletics check. Flat roll.
26.
Alright. Second flat roll.
27.
Alright, you
Now-
make it across. You literally need to roll a 2 to fail. Anything above that, you succeed.
Look at that, you always seem to get it.
Yeah. Well.
Get like the minimum rolled fail.
Oh no,
Oh,
he,
yeah.
he has a +9. The difficulty was 15 plus.
Yeah.
Because you both have, powerful build. If Jimus was trying to do that,
It'd be
it
disadvantage.
would be no, he'd have flat roll because he'd be connected to the rope.
Oh,
But
okay.
the difficulty would be much harder.
So what would the difficulty have been if we hadn't thrown Jimus across and he just like went along on the back of like Anger Fist?
You guys would have had disadvantage.
Okay.
The rope was literally just giving you flat rolls.
Yeah, that
Giving
makes
you
sense.
something to hold on to. Instead of
Well,
digging
I
your
wonder.
feet in.
I wonder if we put both poles together, would that have helped us get like advantage or something?
That's what you did. The
Oh,
poles
yeah,
I thought we
connected
just.
by
I
the
thought we
rope.
just did one pole. My bad.
No. So one pole's already connected to the rope. The other one then got connected after Jimus decided to throw a dagger into
Anger Fist is like.
things.
Oh,
Just like,
okay.
alright, anyway, so
Speaking of, Anger Fist just looks at you, Jim, and says, "I'm going to return that dagger to you later."
In the mail, right?
In your leg. In your leg.
So, do you continue to head away, or do you look at the goblins for a little longer?
This
Jimus
goblins.
goes over to the goblins.
They look at
I-
you. What?
Are the 10 signs still there?
They put them down, yeah. Though.
Jimus piles up the 10 signs. Now that I've been here, you won't be needing these anymore.
Alright. They just look at you quizzically.
He turns and walks away.
What's your passive perception?
22.
Oh, no.
22?
I feel like you were gonna get stabbed.
You feel a bit lighter.
Oh no.
About 20 platinum lighter.
Okay.
Okay? Is that
Okay.
it?
Okay.
Jimus checks that it was just platinum.
It was just platinum.
Then he just lets them have that platinum.
Wow. All three of them. They got an 11, an 11, and a 21. They were not subtle about it. They just grabbed it, and then they left, and you let them. Okay.
Jimus got what he
Jimus'
wanted. He's happy to pay for it.
I made a 3D triangle.
That's called a
Triangular prism.
yeah.
Either a triangular prism or a pyramid.
So, you head into the forest again?
Yep, and I keep my torch. Well, I would relight my torch.
As you head into the forest, you find a battlefield within. You hear the sound of a child and its mother.
And another child.
Anyway, no. So you hear the You hear the sound of something going snap, as I need all three of you to make dex saving throws.
Boy, imagine not being dexterous.
Do you have
Um,
this? Do you have that thing that gives you advantage to dex
we
saving
have
throws?
we have danger sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it is coming in
Mm.
front towards you, in front of you.
So 2d3s, 2d20s.
2d20. Yes.
Jimus, you right there?
I got
Lucky.
a. Oh my god.
My rolls are not good tonight, lads.
My rolls are a 19 and an 18, better plus 3.
Alright. So, you all succeed as you see the trees in front of you give way to two large spiked paddles that if they were to hit you
Propellant.
would be certain death because it would work like a
Yeah.
It would basically screw you from both sides. What do you wish to do?
Can we see anything around
Roll
besides the
perception
paddles?
check.
That. Oh. I have a pass for it.
Angerfist decides he needs a drink, so that
I
he
got
can
a
make use of the
13.
amulet. So that he can make use of the amulet of the drunkard.
You
I
cannot see
got a
anything.
13. Okay. I'm
Can
gonna
Jimus see
try.
anything with his 23?
You believe that you can see ever so faintly all around you. For as far as that torchlight works, there is a mechanism for traps everywhere.
Do not move an inch.
Moves my hand forward an inch.
Alright, roll a dex saving throw.
All of us, or just him?
Yep.
The best way to get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it.
That's better.
Just keep that in mind next time, eh?
All of us?
I got a 13.
Running out of abilities to reroll here. 10.
Alright, so the good news is, Angerfist, you jump out of the way. The bad news is you need to make another dex saving throw. As for for you two, you get scooped up into a net together.
Who's got
Natural
a knife?
20.
Alright, so Angerfist, you jump and then you jump away as a trap door appears. As I need you now to make another dex saving throw.
Jump up to the net. Jump up to the net.
Angerfist is about to set off all the traps.
23.
Alright, you jump over you jump onto another trap. Dex save.
14.
14, you finally have succumbed to a trap, but unfortunately, it's a net trap.
No.
This is the one hell of a net trap to pick up both Angerfist and Head Splitter.
It's a chain trap, my apologies.
A what trap?
That makes more sense. Chain
Chain.
trap. It's
Oh,
made
Both
chain.
of you are now
specifically
in
for
chain traps.
made specifically for heavier prey.
Heavy
Yeah.
boys.
So
Yeah.
you're both now in chain traps.
What was that? Like 1, 2, like 3. I dodged just to end up like you guys. Great.
Nobody move an inch. No,
Have you
you can't
not?
do that.
Have you
I
not
say,
met
roll in the same net as Axe.
How strong would you say that these would have to be? Like, how much force pressure do you reckon they could hold, Max?
Is there a way out of these things?
He's not away from
Well,
me
what do you
again.
reckon?
God damn it. How much force / pressure do you reckon that these would hold?
Roll an intelligence check.
Fuck. That's just a flat roll.
Wait, Jimus, do you
13.
see a way out of these things?
Yeah.
So you don't know.
Is there a locking mechanism at the top of the net?
Doesn't look like it. You can hear in the brush the sound of tiny feet.
It's the goblins again. You just fucking.
As yes, it is the three goblins reappearing again.
I will pay you to cut us down.
How much?
20 platinum.
21.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
hard
use it.
bargaining. I think you've got yourself a deal.
Sweet. Alright. They go over and they cut you and Axtef down. Alright, pay up.
And I'm gonna look towards
I
the
hand them
goblins
the
and
21 platinum.
I'm gonna
Yep.
ask the goblins nicely to cut down Anger Fist.
What are you gonna give us?
Your lives.
But our lives are here.
Intimidation. I'm gonna
Alright.
kill you.
Roll intimidation against their insight.
You know what the best thing is? I have a +6 by intimidation, and it's probably not gonna fucking work. That got us 20. Soft 20.
This is about double what they got.
No.
They just scamper over and cut Angerfist down.
I would like to hire you three as companions. I'll give
Oh,
you each
God.
10 platinum.
Nope, nope. And they just run back off into the forest.
They're too scared now.
You could have had meat shields, Axe.
That's what you're here
Meat
for.
shields.
Probably could have also used them as guides through all these, as guides to the castle.
Speaking of,
Lead
we're
the
in a
way,
dream
Grimace.
world, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Now lead the way. You can see these things, can you not?
You can
I mean-
see a path that seems safe. There's just a couple of unpassable traps.
What sort of triggers do those traps have?
Um,
I would assume that they're wires or
There's-
pressure plates.
there is a pitfall trap that has another pitfall trap in front of it. So when you jump forward, you end up hitting the second pitfall trap.
Yeah, the double pitfalls.
And ahead of that seems to be what looks to be a large iron chain. You're not sure what is connected to it, but it's a large iron chain.
Interesting. Alright. I'm going to point out the path, not any of the traps, but just the path initially, and then I'm going to tell Angerfist that there's a pitfall trap there. You need to jump over that one.
I'm gonna put Jimus in front of both me and that Anger Fist and tell him to lead us away. Lead the way.
I'm getting too conflicted orders.
Yeah, one of us isn't indestructible.
You know where the traps are, so you can tell us when to stop.
I can't jump as far as you two can.
We can throw you then.
Fair point.
Right into another trap.
I'm gonna walk up to where the first pitfall trap is.
Alright.
We'll see. Why don't you uncover it then?
There is
So
a
you walk
pitfall
over to
trap
it.
right here.
Alright. How far will we need to throw you or jump?
Good question.
Both pitfalls are about 20 feet all up.
20 feet long.
No, they're 20 feet all up. So if need to be thrown, he'd only need to be thrown by one of you.
Alright, Angerfist, throw me.
Wow, no trust. I see how it is.
Bar.
Let's go with like 20, 30 feet.
Alright. 20 feet exactly.
Right. Roll an attack.
23.
Alright, cool. Jimus, you are thrown 20 feet. I'm going to need you to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, that sums up my luck.
Okay, so you end up, when you land, you end up feeling not so on balance as you start falling backwards. Roll me a dex saving throw with disadvantage. You failed by 5. Thanks to the, rolling.
Oh no. Oh.
Burning
Oh
inspiration.
no.
Got a
Burning inspiration. So that becomes a flat roll.
Oh crap, it would too, so never mind.
I was gonna say, wait, burning inspiration for a flat roll. Right, Jimus falls into a trap as the trapdoor closes back up. Jimus, you can count yourself out of this mess right now.
Oh, did he just
As
fall in like straight up die?
you find yourself on top of the cliff again.
Okay.
You can see the castle ahead.
I'm going to try teleporting there.
Right, roll your 100.
65.
Alright, roll me a d2. This is with the magic item, right?
Yep.
Alright.
2.
Congratulations, you've teleported as you're looking at the castle. Roll me another one, a d100.
20.
20. 20, you say? Alright. You have been turned into a potted plant cactus. I have a wild magic table search here of just turning into potted plants, different types of potted plants. So congratulations. At the gate of the castle, a potted plant cactus appears. Will we ever see Jasmine again? Who knows?
So I reckon we jump, yeah?
That's the best
go.
idea that we got.
Better get a run up first, though.
Alright, let's get a run on then. Oh.
10-foot run up. Which gives us a 23-foot long jump.
Do we have to roll for that?
Do you have 20? Do you have 20 in strength?
Yeah.
We have 23
Well,
in
23 in strength.
Then you can both make it, as long as you get a 10-foot run up.
Okay. Yeah, we're both doing a 10-foot run up then.
I think that's how it works, right? Yeah,
I don't know.
because it's only champion that gets the double that. I think it's champion. Anyway.
Athlete does something for that. as well.
So you both make your running jump and land on the other side. Jimis is nowhere to be seen.
Well, we saw him fall down the spiked pit.
The pit, not the spike pit. You see a pit.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
The pit closed up again, by the way.
And then the one in front of us, I'm gonna
No, you
feel it.
jumped over both of them.
Oh.
Is the opening for the pit on our side? Like to lift it open? Because Angerfist would check if Jimis is in there.
So you push it down, and you don't
Hey,
see
buddy.
Jimis. You just
You
see
awake?
you just see an abyss in there. In fact, roll me a
Well-
charisma saving throw as you look down into the abyss. No, wisdom, sorry. Not charisma, wisdom.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Oh, you're getting a level of permanent madness again. You remember those? Or not permanent? Already laughing maniacally. Poor, insane Aegis. 258. So, as this is going to be a long-term madness, I need you to roll me D100.
37.
37. The character regards something, usually the source of madness, with intense revision as if affected by the antipathy effect. Jimis, I'm gonna send you a screenshot and you're gonna have to help
Yep.
me fucking understand this.
Oh, okay. The enchantment causes creatures of the kind you designated. Wait.
Yeah?
You designate to feel an
sending
intense urge to leave the area and avoid the target.
Wow!
Oh, that way.
I'm going to
That
get you
way.
to reroll. Because fuck you.
66.
66. The character
Character
experiences
wants to die.
uncontrollable tremors or tics, which impose disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dex. Much better.
Oh no.
Roll me a d10.
7.
7.
It's gonna last
70
for 7 hours
hours.
a day. 70 hours.
So as you look into the abyss stares back as you get a violent twitch.
Or tick. Whatever
I'd
you
like
choose.
to think that his violent twitch or something is literally just his eye just twitching, so he can't focus enough.
Yeah. Do you wish to keep staring at the abyss?
No.
The abyss.
Alright.
Well,
I imagine if you got the indefinite madness effect instead, and it was the 1 to 15. Being drunk keeps me sane. Really, Angerfist. Really.
Mum. Got my chocolate holder?
Tinker.
So
Well, Agnes turns around and all accident sees is like his eye going fucking haywire with twitching. So Jimis is gone.
You don't look well. Your
Yeah,
eyes a bit twitchy.
What are you talking about? It's fine. Let's press on.
I'm gonna try and mimic what he's doing with his eye.
alright. You mimic what he's doing with your eye. Roll performance.
Yay! A performance check, which is a flat roll. 12. It's above
12.
average.
You mimic what is going on.
Just not
Your
as
eyes-
fast.
Your eye's acting a bit funny there, Axdeath. You might want to get that looked at.
That's what your eye's doing.
If it is, I'm sure it's not going to kill me.
It might. You never know. I'll stop it and turn back around and walk not towards the pit traps.
Like, continue along the path.
Yeah, the path that
Right.
we were going.
So, you eventually reach this large chain in front of you. It seems to be rather tight.
I'm gonna. Can I hear anything?
Nope. Just a large chain that seems to be rather tight.
Does it look like there's a path beyond it?
Yes.
Do we just want to go around?
There are traps on the side. If we go around, we'll have to dodge them and try and make it on the other side. We could try and
I'm
pull the
back.
Welcome
the
back.
chain down.
That could cause something to fall on us.
Possibly. Well, what's dodging one thing and then dodging 5 different things?
Oh, as shown before, if we dodge one thing, we will end up having to dodge like 3 or 4 others.
Exactly. But if we go around, we're dodging into different things until we make it onto the path. And
How
then
much-
even
How much space does this chain take up? Would we actually be able to just like go around it and still be on pretty much on the path?
You could try and go under it too.
So it's like coming like directly across it.
Yeah.
oh well then I'm gonna check. Can I check the floor below it just to be sure? Then
Sure. How are you checking the floor?
I'm gonna take a javelin out and kind of like a blind man with his cane, just just going back and forth across it.
Seems fine.
Okay. Ain't Axef's gonna get down onto his hands and knees, still with the javelin out, just keeping it in
Well,
front of
hang
him,
on, How
moving.
much pressure did you use? Was it just blind
Oh,
man,
I-
whack, whack, whack?
Well, a bit more because he can see it. He's just putting
Oh, yeah.
a bit of pressure onto the ground to allow, like, if there was anything to be set off, that it would be set off.
Alright. What do you think would be the pressure required?
About Jimis's weight, I don't know how much pressure that he would apply.
Nothing happens.
Well, I'm gonna, since I'm gonna be getting down, on my hands and knees with it still out. That I don't know if that would apply any more pressure or not.
So as you crawl across, deck save.
Yeah.
You're looking to get this same weight as an orc, not a human.
Sure. Dex save
And
set of
because we are
2d3s.
because we are 2d20.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you know what I meant.
And because we
Um,
are decidedly not orcs.
I got 15s. Both 15s.
15s. Alright. So, on your hands and knees, you jump, hit the chain, and fall
I
back.
jump. Fucking jump.
As you see Axtef jump and fall back down onto the ground, the floor falls out underneath.
Wait, could I not grab the chain?
Sure, you grab the chain as the chain follows you down into the
Oh, shit.
trapdoor, because the chain was keeping up the trapdoor
Ah,
with a
shit.
various of mechanisms. As you
Yeah,
fall in, I
there's
need
probably not
you
enough time to drive a
now.
chain, not a chain, but javelin into the wall to try and hold me up.
Nope.
No, okay.
As you reappear, roll me a d2.
Mate, oh shit, I don't know if that was a D2. Oh, it was a 2.
You are back at the river.
Okay.
You're on the side of the river. That means you have to go across the river again.
Well, I'll go across the river again.
Alright. Roll the checks to do so. First roll, which is a flat roll.
But no pluses.
No, it's a
Athletics.
plus. It's just not. Yeah, it's plus
Oh,
athletics.
not an advantage.
Not
it's just-
advantage, just a flat roll.
Should just 1d20.
Yes.
Okay, 27.
27. Alright, you get halfway. Roll the second.
23.
It's much easier the second time round. You weren't too sure-footed the first time, but you were definitely sure-footed the second time. Angerfist, you've just seen Axtef fall into a trap. Do you go over? The trap has not reset. And the
Yeah,
chain
yeah.
went taut. Alright, do you look down?
No.
No? Why not?
Well, apparently his eye is twitching after the last one, and he admits that it's getting a little annoying. He doesn't want something else annoying happening.
Just for looking down a pit.
So you just run over and you just look straight forward. Roll me.
He would see if he would gorge where he will need to jump.
Alright, so you jump over it?
Yeah.
No problem.
I'm going to be back.
Wow. Indefinite madness. 96 to 100. I've discovered I really like killing people. Oh yes, that indefinite madness is...
That would have been great for either Axtef or Angerfist, because nothing would change.
Yeah.
My bloodlust has increased. Oh wait, no, that's just me in general.
So... So, while we wait for Troy to get back, Axtef, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna use my javelin, put it in front of me with a lot more pressure, as much pressure as I can, and I'm just gonna run it across in front of me.
Right. You eventually make it to the same location
Oh, okay.
as you were before, and you can see Axtef just sort of... Sorry, you see Angerfist waiting at the other end of this trap-laden location.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over where the pit was, if it hasn't reset with the chain in front of it.
Nope.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Alright. Jimus,
You're a pot plant.
you are conscious. You cannot see,
Oh my god.
but
Sentient.
you can feel the air rushing around you as if something has picked you up and is now moving you somewhere.
Oh my god.
Good.
Before the air stops rushing, and you feel some water get poured into your into your pot.
This is not the weirdest thing that's happened to Jimus.
Or Jasmine now.
Today, Jimus became a female and a pot plant.
What's next, Jimus?
So, Angerfist and Axtef, do you continue on?
Yeah,
Axtef caught up with Angerfist?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah.
I'll still be using complete pressure with a javelin in front of me. So I'll be leading the way.
You get to a clearing. This clearing has a single large stone, as if it is a staircase set up to walk up. goes about 50 feet.
How can we see the castle?
No.
I'd assume the forest has been kind of made in a way, so then even if we wanted to see like above the tree line from a distance away to see the castle,
Well, we were in a
couldn't.
clearing, that's all. Oh,
So
right, no, it'd
do
be a clearing in between.
So
Yeah.
do you
Forest.
take this staircase or do you go around it?
Well, Angathis, do you think this is a trap? The stairs? Do the stairs that lead anywhere, or do they just lead up?
They lead up. 50
So they
feet.
don't even.
We see anything. So they just lead up 50 feet and then just like stop.
Yep.
You want to go up the stairs, and I'll go around and see what happens.
I guess.
Alright. Axtef, you go around. Angerfist, you
Because
go to the top.
I'm on the ground, I'm paranoid now, and I'm just scanning the ground with my
As
javelin.
You can now see there is a door up here.
Wait, there's a door.
Have you opened it yet?
No. You want me to?
I don't know. Is it going to make your eyes twitch faster now?
Fucked if I know.
Open it slightly and see what you can see through. I'm just imagining us both yelling at each other because you're at the top of the stairs and I'm just walking around it currently.
I'm 50 feet above you, so yeah.
Yeah, well, when you would have told, actually, yeah, no, when you would have told Max there was a door, he would stop, look up, trying to see you.
I mean, that's only
And
about
you can't
13
see a
meters.
door. You look up, but you can't see a door.
He's still going to believe Angerfist because Angerfist don't fuck around. Well, mainly doesn't fuck around.
Angerfist knocks on the door.
You knock on the door. There is no response.
What way does it look like this door opens? Does it open it out or in?
Inward.
And I'm assuming it did not move at all when he knocked it.
Nope.
Oh, fuck it, I guess. He's gonna swing the door open.
So you try the doorknob, and it's locked.
I'm assuming it doesn't have a. There's like no symbols or any. Are there any symbols or something that would designate what might be a key?
You see a keyhole.
You didn't find a key, did you?
I'll look for one now.
Roll a perception check.
What perception is, but it'll probably be better with you down here, maybe.
You have a better perception than me.
Hey Max, do I have my No, I don't. That won't change.
So you found a key-shaped stick.
You know what? Axel will take that and grab it, walk it up the stairs and hand it to him.
You finally
Does
see
this
the door.
work? Will this work?
Pinkerfist looks at the stick.
But do you know it's a stick? Yeah.
Tell
Shut the
me,
fuck
is it
up.
brown? Tell me, in your hands, is it brown and sticky?
I don't have my dick in my hand. Oh, actually, no, that's not brown. Just try it. It might work. You never know.
It's your dream.
So try it. It'll work. I hand him the key.
Alright.
He tries the stick with the key.
The key stick.
It fits perfectly and snaps as soon as you try and turn it.
Naturally. Well, we're not going through that now.
Have you tried breaking the door open?
I'm assuming I can't jimmy the bit of the stick out with the back of the Jim is stabbed me with.
You do.
Oh, cool.
Come help me look for a key then.
Right.
Woohoo, advantage on
Yep,
perception
advantage.
checks. Have you got a higher perception?
I have a +2 to perception.
Okay, so I'll do it then.
Do you want to know why I have a +2 to perception?
No.
Cool.
Oh, we got a nat 20, we're good.
You found a total of 30 different stick-looking keys.
Stick.
With any keys.
Wait, stick-looking keys and not key-looking sticks.
Well, they could be sticks, they could be keys. They all look the same.
We're gonna have to fucking try them all. Alright, I'm gonna roll a d30 and see what key we use first.
While they were finding all of those, would Jimmers have turned back?
No,
Alright,
you were that
what key do
until
we use first?
someone breaks you.
An 18.
Oh, nice.
Alright, we use key 18 first.
Let me roll a d1. Let me roll a d30 as well, just to choose a key. The chosen key. Alright, the key has been chosen. And it is not 4. This is outrageous.
Not for
Be
what?
led back to 4. That is the question.
I'm gonna try key number 29.
The 20. Yeah.
Does not work.
Again. Oh, 28 this time, so if it's
Each
Number
time
4.
you're having to fish out. It's not
Yeah.
that one.
$11.
It's not that one. I just realized there's a chance that you won't get the number
19.
if you keep rolling the way you do.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because you're making the number lower,
yeah,
it's
the
not going to
number
match
gets lower.
the
And then you'll just
It's-
roll past it, and then you'll
Yeah.
none of the.
Oh,
keys
well, I've
will
been
work.
rolling-
Yeah,
You'll
it's
sit-
just that we. It's just that
Oh.
we
Don't worry.
just remember the number we rolled.
Anyway, so keep rolling. That one didn't work. You have to keep fishing out the broken parts each time.
Yeah.
That did not
Yeah,
work.
9. Yeah.
Have you thought about maybe checking to see which ones snap with like the slightest bit of pressure, like a stick normally would?
Okay, well, I'll take the last 23 and try that, then I'll just
13
generally
of
like.
them snap without a problem. It's what?
Okay,
Sorry,
I'll put
13.
the one
So
that
the
doesn't
only
snap
other 10.
without a problem.
There's 10 that
Oh,
don't snap without a problem.
okay. Well, then I'll try all 10 keys.
Alright. I will re-roll my d30 to a d10. Right, go ahead.
10. Number 8.
It works.
Oh, look at that.
Alrighty. Well, let's hope this isn't that weird black shit that It's made my eye.
I'll open up the. Oh, if you want, look away, and I'll open up the door. And as soon as he
Angus
looks away, I'll open up the
Angus-
door.
Agatha looks at you. It's like, why do you think I'm going to look away?
I open the door.
Alright. Both of you need to roll me athletics. Strength saving first.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Strength.
lovely. Let's
Uh,
go. Disadvantage.
Why do you have this? Oh, because you're not looking.
No, because of the eye twitch.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I got a 18.
Natural
Oh,
one.
fuck.
So, you want the good news or the bad news?
The bad news first.
Bye bye, Angerfist.
So, the good news is.
That's not the bad news. I asked for the bad news.
So, the bad news is.
There you
Angerfist. Sorry, the bad news is. Axef, you failed. The good news is
Wait,
you didn't
what?
fail alone.
Wow.
An 18.
As you open the door, you see the top of the cliff, as both of you are pulled through the door, and
Oh,
you're
for
back on
fuck's
top of the
sake.
cliff.
Well, eh. Huh. I hate this.
Does an orc really deal with such menial things as a weird door?
Fuck it, I'm gonna try and imagine a bridge that leads straight to the fucking castle.
Alright, roll an intelligence check.
19.
19. You see a bridge appear.
Can we walk on the bridge?
I know,
No,
do you
we
want it?
can walk on the bridge.
Alright. So, you start walking on the bridge.
Yes, and we go straight
first
towards the
step-
castle.
The first step you take, you fall through it. And you
Fuck.
fall the full 350 feet.
Angerfist didn't step on the bridge. So he's just standing there looking.
Taking 65 bludgeoning damage.
Under 100 health. Oh shit, sorry, cat.
What's the time looking like?
It's looking like it's about 3 in the afternoon.
What's... Alright, well now that I'm on the ground, I'm just gonna fucking walk straight through.
You
Is there
see
gonna be a
an
river?
orc. You see an orc in full plate standing at the edge of the forest, looking at you.
Is there gonna be a way for Angerfist to like use head splitter to sort of ease his way down the
Digging it into the wall.
Yes. Roll me a athletics check.
Honestly, Angerfist would probably rage to make sure he
Okay,
can
which
do
lasts for 6 seconds because you're not taking any damage or dealing any damage.
this. So there's not much
Just
point
punch
in
yourself
that.
in the face. Fucking.
Just keep hitting your chin with your sword. Just die.
94.
Anyway, I realize there's not much point in me trying to rage because, as you said, it's not gonna last. Unless he times it with the air, like with the bottom. So here's just him trying to slide down. That's an 18. That is not an athletics check. That was a strength saving throw. That's supposed to be a 20.
20. Cool, you make it down. It's going to take you a bit longer.
Yeah.
So you see an orc in full plate staring at you. Well, no, he's not an orc, he's a half orc.
I stare back at him and ask him what he's looking at.
A fool.
In Orcish.
A fool who seems to think that he should be looking at doors. Leave that to your smart ones. Your job is to lead, not to follow.
Okay. And with that, he's just going to walk off into the forest towards the castle again. Towards the river.
About a minute and a half later, Angerfist, you finally get to the bottom and you see the same orc staring at you. He has two swords on his back. It looks like he's a dual wielder of some sort.
Let's go that way.
That's where he went.
Is there any sort of shortcut to the castle that you
Of
might
course. He sort of points down the cliff road. You can see an actual road. That'll get you there. It's about 6-hour walk.
know? It should make nighttime, which would make him dead, in their eyes, and failure.
The end of the day was what I heard.
End of the day.
The end
What
of
counts
the
as
day.
it? What
What
counts as
counts
the
as the
end
end
of
of the day? Well, if he sets up camp in there and decides to sleep.
So it's effectively as long as he doesn't go to sleep, as long as he makes it, he succeeds. This first task.
If that's how
Potential.
you interpret it. Best run now. He's already miles ahead.
Oh yeah. And Angerfist will start going,
He's like
going to catch up.
So, what is that? So 400 feet plus. So every 6 seconds, 30, which is 5. 5 times 40 is. Well, it's 4 times 5, isn't it? 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. So he's 600 feet.
Yeah.
You can barely see him in the tree lines now. So,
Angerfist probably would call that oi act.
right,
Can I hear him from 600 feet away?
if he's yelling, you can hear someone very quietly, faintly in the distance, calling your name.
Steph! No, well, he would
You're more
turn
like,
around hearing his.
Roll me a perception check to see which way that is coming from.
+3, okay.
Literally just him stopping makes it is just helpful because that
I
has
got a 10.
10? It's coming
Yeah.
ahead of you.
Can I see anyone ahead of me?
No, but you are approaching the river.
Well, then I'd stand somewhat close to the river to wait for someone to pop up on the other side of the river. Then,
Right. How long do you wait?
well, when does Angerfist get up behind me? Because that would be when I'd.
Then
Because he would
you
be.
arrive.
right. Stopped. Barely heard me by the looks of things though.
Oh, I thought you were on the other side of the river. I was waiting to see you.
How would I be on the other side of the river when you
Well,
started?
I heard the voice from over there. I mean, it might
Okay.
not have been you. It could have been someone else then.
Okay. Well,
It might not be. It mustn't be Jimmers because he's not here still.
yeah, I
Okay.
don't know where the hell he fucked off to. He's probably doing some. He's probably either doing something or he's in a situation that he can't change.
Well, that's most of his problems. Well, they're not his problems.
So it turns out that there's a road going from the cliff to the castle.
Hmm.
Takes about 6 hours.
Oh, well, it's going to take a bit longer now since we're a bit further into the forest.
True.
So,
How good are you at not falling asleep?
well, technically, I'm already asleep because it's a dream. I think
Right.
it is a dream.
How good are you at normally at not falling asleep?
Pretty good, I would say.
Right. Do you want to try that road then?
Sure.
Or do you think you'd rather continue going ahead and we ignore the fucking door?
Well, we don't even know how far away we were when we were in the forest because we can't even see the castle. Whereas the road to the castle, we will see the castle constantly.
Eventually. And if we take it at a light jog.
Yeah.
Is it back to follow the road?
Yeah.
Right. You head back and you find the road. The road is littered with broken carriages and other essential goods and services, as if this place was continuously ransacked. You eventually make it to a bridge that has collapsed.
Fire crosses it.
Well, the part that has collapsed is only about 10 feet.
Running jump. Let's go. Woo!
I'm glad that someone finally asked, is there a road to this castle?
Well, after being sent back that far, Angus is like, no, is there a fucking road? Is there some sort of shortcut?
Why didn't Jimis ask?
Because Jimis was clearly set on the task ahead. Just like you.
Yeah.
Jimis looks at the commonly walked path and says, fuck that.
Grimish's right hand just looks at Jimis, and I thought he said you were the smart one.
Alright, we're gonna jump it. Jump, 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 jump.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, you both jump it and you keep going.
Yeah.
3 hours later, the sun
3
has
hours later.
settled somewhat. There's slivers of light now. You can hear the sound of the nightlife starting to stir. As you continue on. Can I just get one of you to roll me a D100, please?
Go on, Troy.
71.
Cool. Another hour passes. Roll another D100.
This should be me. Man, I haven't rolled a D100 apparently. Well,
Cool. Jimis!
Yep.
You appear again, as if you have fallen off a shelf. You see that there is a dead orc next to you, and a rather old orcish lady looking at you. You're not a pot plant. You're not a cactus.
I'm not? Huh.
Get out.
I'm alive!
She points to the door. Get out.
I hold out 5 gold to them.
You carry gold now? When did this happen?
Sorry, platinum.
Exactly.
When did I need money? Out you go.
Okay. Jimis walks out.
As you walk outside, you find yourself surrounded by quite a sizable force of orcs as they look towards you.
Is this
I
inside or
human.
outside of the castle?
Inside. A human.
Oh, free food.
What brings fresh meat in our castle? Unfortunately, you don't
Axter.
understand what they're saying because they're all
I
speaking
understand
Orcish.
Orcish.
Oh, you do? Right. What brings fresh meat into our castle?
Axdeath.
You wish death by axe? As they all start picking up their axes.
You should refer to me as Lord Marauder.
as our
as your leader, bitch.
as in this world he is.
The champion of
One of the orcs says,
Gurmash,
wait,
or
wait,
whatever
wait,
his
wait,
name
wait,
is.
wait, 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 wait. It female. Why kill it first?
Oh no! Oh no!
There is just a spark around Judas.
Oh
And the
no!
other
This
one's
is
just
going
like,
to be bad.
you always not want kill first. You always think with other head. But when was last time we got any? Are you implying that we need any?
Are you about to go no bitches? I swear to God, if you were about to say no bitches, Max, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
No, if I'm gonna do any, it's no maidens.
Yeah, but that's connected to the no bitches and maidenness.
Cool. I detach myself from the world. I don't know these memes.
Okay.
Alright,
enough.
everyone. Who is your god?
I can,
Rumish.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And who is his champion?
The right hand of Gurmish.
Who has the axe?
The right hand of Gurmish.
That wasn't great, was it?
That's on me. I set the bar a little too high, a little low.
Who did he get the axe from?
The question isn't who
Who
did he get
is
the axe
on
from?
their way here at the moment?
The right hand of Gurubish.
Tremor. Yeah, it's Tremor. Right?
And who are they bringing?
Old Fornock.
Jimus just blinks twice and looks back at them.
They probably actually don't even know that I'm on my way there.
They don't even know who you are.
Exactly.
You might be level 8, but you have yet to do anything that has made raving reviews.
I guess.
They're just staring at you now, waiting for your next stupid question for them to stupidly answer.
Take me to your leader.
Dr. Filth, we have someone for you. As a orc comes over, the smell already hitting you from even 30 feet away. What?
Nubex comes in orcs?
What? I'm Roth
You're the leader, right?
Filth. I'm the leader of this little band.
How do you become the leader?
Don't you fucking think about it, I swear to God.
Well, first, you're not a stinking human.
Human is several rungs below me. I might look it, but I ascended beyond a human quite a while ago.
Secondly, you ought to be an orc. Half blood, full blood, but orc blood, nonetheless.
What about covered in your blood?
Nope, that don't work. Otherwise, if back where I came, back from when I was living, if the humans killed me first, they would have gotten my entire orc horde on their side. Not
Fair
work
enough.
at all.
Right. Do you know of the person known as Axdeath? Axdeath
Nope.
Marauder, or whatever their name is?
I know what a marauder is.
Do you know what the leader of the Marauders is called?
You have this nice
There's a
idea how
leader?
little that narrows it down.
Marauders are marauders. Sometimes they have a hunting leader, sometimes they don't, but they don't have a leader unless called upon. Oh, wait. You're talking about the Pussyfoot in Advance. Yes, no. No, we're not a fan of him. He's too tame. Way too tame.
Axdeath at that moment just looks at Angus. I have the sudden urge to bury my axe, which is not in my hands,
You
in
like
someone's
money?
skull.
What do we need money for?
Food?
We have food. As they point to, like, a pig on a rotisserie. It's a huge boar.
Fair enough. Is there any chairs or anything nearby?
Nope. Well, none comfortable enough for you.
Okay.
You can see a pathway away from this coveted group out into the castle. The walls around you may as well be mountain peaks. They stretch up for what you could imagine is a mile.
Could you take me to the entrance of this castle?
Why?
Do you like fighting strong people?
Why?
I don't know. Isn't that what you people do?
Why?
Because I asked?
That fucking Greek.
Me not really want to fight today. Me having day off. I fight 364 day year. This my day off.
It's night.
What is night? What is its? And why is it night?
I just look up at the sky. It said better be a dream world. I turn to look at the orcs behind me. How far away are they?
Some of them are 10 feet. Some of them are further. A lot of them are just sort of sitting there, just scratching their heads.
How strong do these orcs look?
They look like regular orcs. The only one that looks strong is the one that is the filth. Ugh, the filth.
How many orcs are there?
How many orcs?
Yep.
Looks to be about 53.
Oh.
Remember, you're in a
Genocide.
tiny part of this castle.
Send you there. I point to one of the generic orcs.
Alright.
Come with me.
Why?
You're going to take me to the entrance.
What I get out? What give me?
Hmm. Good question. Do you like platinum?
What plat?
Silver?
What silver?
Copper?
That not strong.
What about a sword?
Oh yes. I take that. Sword.
I give you a sword.
Now you're speaking my language.
Just scrolling from my inventory. +1 sword. Okay.
Give him that. The next time you come around this place, he's gonna be a leader. Because new shiny sword, stronger than even Ragnar Fripp's.
What is your name?
Ugh,
Oh god.
Go again.
ugh.
Rock.
Rock.
It's like rock, but rock. He's a rock with at the end.
Your new name is Arda,
There's
keeper
his
of the
name.
sword.
Rock.
Ugh.
I hold out the sword.
I don't want no new name. If I touch that, I lose my name.
Your
You
name is
gain
Rock.
better name.
Ugh is a good name.
Good name, yes.
He's a strong name.
Arda is a strong name.
What name are you giving him?
Arda. A-R-D-A-R.
Can you put
Ada.
that in chat? Ada.
Ada.
Ardo. Ardo. Settle down, brain. Settle down.
So he touches the sword as you see his shaggy hands clasp it.
The name of that
Arda,
sword is
Arda.
Silver.
Oh god. Rada. Rada.
Rada, rada.
Rada.
He is now taking this name.
He's not taking Ada, he's taking Rada.
Okay. The name of that sword is called Silver.
Yeah, he drops it on the ground. No silver.
Give a poor man's food.
Give
Resist-
sword.
Genocide.
He's dropped his sword. He's just like, give sword.
Jimmers has just gone red in the face.
Oh my god. You've embarrassed this man. Well, this woman.
Excuse me, can you group all of your people up?
Oh god, he's gonna fucking fireball him.
With a
I
single
think
blow.
everyone needs to see this sword. Just get everyone to gather around.
Oh, persuasion. Check.
Okay.
Against his insight.
22.
Alright. Rah, 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 rah. As everyone comes over and Grockenfilth comes over. I'm the only one who's meant to be giving orders around here. Is that a sword?
Yes, it is.
Oh, fuck yeah. He grabs the sword. New sword.
Your name's Rada now.
Its name's the sword is called Silver.
Weird name for sword. Hi ho,
That's fine.
Silver.
And the champion of that sword is called Arda. You can take on that title.
Who do I have to kill? Where is he?
Rada.
I point at Rada.
He just dives in, stabbing him to death.
For that, the
Aye.
rest of you get to live.
Rack gets the sword.
No, Rada gets the sword.
Rack the filth always wins. Remember
Right.
that. Cool. Alright, and he walks off with the sword.
One more thing.
What?
See that just there? Is everyone gathered around?
Everyone except for him, who is now about 10 feet away.
Okay. I'm just gonna fireball everyone else. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
move out of the
fucking
radius and
God.
fireball them.
They're going to make a dex save.
DC 22.
Yep. They all fail.
Question is, what level fireball?
Third level.
This goes horribly wrong if you get low enough.
I know.
Going to have to change the stream to R18 if it goes wrong.
Oh, what the? Oh no. Oh my God. No.
28.
It appears,
28. Let me just
it
quickly
appears that they will
check.
be getting a fairy after all.
244. The health of a standard orc. How much damage did you do?
28.
28.
Alright, so they just all go up in a crisp. There's none of them live.
Oh.
They just, except the Rack just looks over. What happened? Bright light and all gone. Oh well. More food for me as he goes over to the boar using silver to cut into the meat. Very good at cutting, I see. It's very good.
Yes. Cutting very good.
Jimus
Yes.
breathes out, turns, and walks away.
So as you're walking through, this place is absolutely massive. Half of it is carved out of this, what you could imagine may have been a mountain at one stage. The rest is created in stone from the mountain, making huge towers and bridges, along with massive sized barracks and castles within these massive walls. You'd imagine that the 50 or so the 54 that you just killed, there's about 10,000 more in here, plus. So if they pissed you off enough, it's gonna take a few nights.
Got time.
You eventually find your way to the front gate, which wasn't actually too far from you. As you can see, ogres standing at the gate.
Hey, have you seen any Goliaths come through here?
No, I will see them. Actually, do you speak giant?
Nope.
Oh, then they don't know what you're saying.
At this point, Angrifus probably would have grabbed his helmet teleport and like said to Access, "I could attempt to teleport us there, but with the coward shit being so fucky, I'm not sure if it's worth it."
Yeah, it's best not to risk it. Because who knows, you might end up blinding yourself or something. Who knows?
Yeah, as if my fucking eye doing what the fuck this is bad enough.
Alright, so you're gonna keep moving?
Jimus just sits down near where he is and starts meditating. Inner peace.
Turns out, inner peace is the sound of orcs being burnt alive.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Yes. Yeah, I'd say Angerfist and Axteth are going to continue along the road.
Eventually, you reach the front gate. You can see two ogres. What you want? The gate that you're currently at is a smaller gate to a much larger gate.
But we can understand that thanks to
Yep.
knowing Giant.
What you want?
He was tossed to get here.
Oh wait, have we
Nice.
reached the gate?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I zoned out again. I seem to do that a lot.
Like I was just gonna make Angerfist call out Giant like he was tossed to get here by the right hand of Grummish. We're here.
I think we need to go inside.
You think?
I was
Not think.
I was just saying
We
that.
do.
I was just saying that.
Meta-wise.
Oh my god. You're way too quick to change your character up, I'm just saying, man. Like, fucking hell.
I've got 6 versions of them in this
That
form.
almost
God.
looks like Alice Cooper.
Yeah. He was tossed to get here by the right hand of Grummish, so we need to go in there and do whatever else he fucking wants.
Right. And what do you have to prove it?
We didn't get given anything.
Can Jimus hear this conversation going on?
I mean, you can hear Giant talk. And you do hear familiar voices.
I get up and I'm going to walk over towards it.
Right, so you walk past the ogres.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, human. You can't understand understand them, but you know.
Hey, you two, just come on in. If anyone tries to stop you, just kill them.
You do see Angerfist's eye just twitching madly.
Jimus just turns around and starts walking back in.
Yeah, I think
Hello, human.
Jimus
Oh,
waves.
I'll just walk in then.
As you go to walk, the ogres sort of stop you. Human already in before, you not.
I don't have any fucking weapons either. God damn it. But I got one weapon. What do you want then for me to get in then?
You meant to want something, they just sort of start murmuring to each other.
how we get in. We told you that we're here by order of a right hand of Grummish. What else you fucking want?
Will we enter this far? We should probably just send them back. It's, you know, We didn't expect this sort of tough opposition on our first day. No, we didn't, did we?
How about you let us in, and if we get sent back, and if it turns out to be wrong, we fight. That's only if it turns out we weren't meant to be here.
No, does that sound like failure? Sounds alright to me, but what do we do about the thing? They said that they were going to give us something. What give us?
Knuckle fucking sandwich.
You've got one of those lying around.
No.
Why you offer?
Angerfist is realizing these guys are a lot simpler than he's actually. Oh boy.
Jimus is just standing between them, behind them, just looking at Angerfist like,
Oh yeah. It's that bad.
what's the holdup?
They won't let us in without giving him something.
I pull out 2 standard swords.
Alright. Too
The
small.
humans got no. Okay.
Need bigger things or knuckle sandwich. That would be nice. It has to be a couple of knuckles.
I
So one
pull
knuckle
out-
would not
I
be
pull out
enough.
the corpse. I cut off the hands. I put them between 2 rations. And I hand them to them.
Perfect. Wait, we need a second one for me.
I cut off the other hand and put it between 2 rations.
There we go. Alright, you can come in.
I toss the remainder of the corpse in the bag. I didn't think that was ever gonna be useful.
And then we walk in.
Alright.
Yep.
So, you have made it inside of the humongous fortress. This monolith of design. Where do you go?
I'm going to lead them through the ash field first, and then somewhere else.
So where the fuck did you disappear to? Speaking back in like common. For Jimmers. You fell in a pit trap and then just poof, gone.
Yeah. There was an incident. I cleared it up. I would say this as we're walking through the ash field.
Yep. You also see a single orc kindly eating something with a really shiny sword.
Right.
Hey, Axe,
Yeah.
you might want to grab that sword off them.
Wait, what sword?
That one. It's called Silver.
Didn't that get taken? Well, that got taken by the other dude.
Yeah, we're at that person.
I don't have any weapons to help take it. Besides javelins and fists, which just do.
They are a fucking peasant to you, Jimus looks at you and says, "You are up here. He is down here." As he puts his hand up in the air and then low in the air.
Alright, fun. Didn't need to fight fucking peasants, but alright. Walks up to the fucking orc and tells him to give me. I tell him to give me the weapon, or I will kill him.
So Jimmers,
He looks you up and down. No weapon. Haha.
I grab his head and I grab him and throw him to the ground.
Alright, roll an athletics check against his athletics.
That's 9.
What was that, Angerfist?
26.
So Jimmers, you know how I fell. You know how I jumped down the mountain and you failed to use your coward magic to stop me from hitting the ground?
Yes.
Well, he tried to conjure a bridge somehow. This bridge-looking thing appeared.
I did conjure a bridge.
Okay, this
It just didn't work as a
this
bridge.
bridge-looking thing appeared. He took one step and fell.
There's just a massive smile on Jimus's face. So you can use coward magic?
Oh my
I didn't
god.
do it.
I didn't think it would be possible.
Who goes first? Oh wait, no.
So you
So-
grab him, and he grabs you. He's just like, "Oh no, you can't do that!" As he's gonna try and attack you. As you can try and attack him.
Okay. So since I'm attacking, well, I would now start raging, as well.
Well, first you're
So-
gonna make an
Oh
attack.
yeah.
You're both gonna make an
1d
attack if you want.
1d20 plus. I think it's +7. Is it +7 when I'm at rage? No, it's +9. Yeah. It's only,
D2 attack doesn't change.
I got an 18.
Right. So
Break his kneecaps.
as he goes to swing the sword, you grab the sword and impale him.
Fucking hell.
Not so quickly. It caused me a great deal of problems.
Oh my god! Make that up. You cannot make that up. You cannot make that up. They're like fucking hell.
That's great. I'm assuming by problems you're talking about the ash that's surrounding us.
The door to the hut that you came out of opens up. What's all this ruckus?
I turn my head to look at them.
The old woman, ain't it?
Yep. Why is everyone dead out here?
I'm just gonna take the sword now. So what? Obviously, the name of the sword's silver, but it's just
It's
a
just a
normal.
She's looking-
+1 sword.
Yeah.
So
Jimus, she is looking at you. Why is everyone dead out here?
Jimus
What's-
looks at them dead in the face. They ran out of health.
oh my fucking
Okay.
god.
And she goes back indoors.
What's the attack bonus on it?
It's
It'd be a
+1.
+9. Well, no, it's a +1, but my
oh, hang
attack
on. I
bonus would be
forgot
a
to get you to
+9.
roll that D100 too. Let's get that done real quick. We're gonna make this one
Wait.
delayed because why not?
Wait, me or
Jimus.
or okay?
Because he did the fireball.
Yeah.
3.
Oh my god.
Lovely. Roll me another D100.
So this would be 1d8.
51.
Oh, actually, no, it would be 1d10 because I would only be wielding it with 2
So,
hands.
as that was a damaging spell you used, it's going to be a different
+7.
list altogether.
Wow. Rage.
What did you get?
3 and 51.
51.
+9.
What did I miss? Hello?
Hello.
So, you
Fucking.
suddenly find yourself unable to talk. You must now shout for the next minute.
Delayed reaction of his fireball for the wild magic.
Okay. So Angerfist, asking him like, so I'm assuming the problems you're talking about is this ash was surrounded, and suddenly Jimus is yelling at him.
Yep, practically. So he went from talking normally to just fucking yelling at you.
Do
Well,
you
actually, no.
swear, buddy?
He he's probably fucking losing it.
Honestly, I do believe this would also be the first time Angerfist has heard Jimus yell.
Yep.
So it's more amusing than anything.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me why these ash piles are here?
By you yelling, that tells me everything I need to know.
Really? Well, this isn't even intentional. It's magic.
Magic.
And that's why I try not to fuck with coward stuff.
I'm going to walk over to the door.
Right?
I'm going to open the door.
Yep.
And do you believe in a thing called love?
Hello!
What?
It's Jimus!
We were told to come here!
Why the fuck are you yelling?
If you're told to come here, then you're here. Congratulations. Welcome to the afterlife.
I'm sorry, go on.
He gets back to
Welcome.
normal. I'm
It's
sorry,
been
what?
a minute. It's been a minute. Welcome
Oh,
to the
okay.
afterlife.
Just both. I'm sorry. I'd like to just. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. I'd just like to imagine that both like Angaphis and Angaphis and Jimus was like turn and look
At
at
Axe.
Axe.
What?
And I had my suspicion. No, I didn't have any suspicions. The fuck are we doing in the afterlife?
I don't know. This is where I was.
Did you die?
Don't believe so.
And if you did die, who the fuck killed you? So then I could kill them.
Did you forget
Again,
to eat?
I don't know. I was asleep, dreaming
Oh,
a dream.
Don't tell me you died in your sleep.
I shouldn't have. Is it possible to summon the right hand, Max?
How would you do such a thing?
Because we made it here.
Yeah, but how
You
would you?
yell.
I don't know.
Jimus cast Sending with them as the target.
Right?
Okay.
What's their
I
name?
thought you were gonna kill me.
Actually, never mind. Jimus isn't going to cast any spells. He's just going to sit down because there's a couple days until it's anything's a him problem.
Actually,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? Well, we've made it. Our goal was to make it to the castle, right?
Your first
Ugh,
task.
ugh.
Yeah.
Before the day's end. So let's end the day by resting, because we're here in the
And there's
castle.
plenty of empty tents around.
Oh, I fucking
Jimus
hope so.
goes to the captain's tent or whoever.
No,
Whoever
no,
had the
no, no,
biggest
no,
Smells
no.
like shit.
I was like, home. I don't know what you're on about.
His days of dealing with Nubek has uniquely trained his nostrils for this predicament.
Yeah. Then that's just been me. This is
Jimus just
normal.
twitches. I hate this entire world. I'm going to burn this entire area to the ground. So this is how they felt when they decided to kill an entire species. Interesting.
Pulls out a little notebook and jots it down.
Jimus starts setting up his tent away from all the shitty tents.
Oh no, some of the tents smell alright, but the leader one smells the worst because of Rock the Filth.
That's okay. He's got
Oh
his
my God,
own
his-
tent that he just hasn't set up ever.
I'll sleep in Rock the first one. Because I'm used to the smells of irks.
As you finish setting up your tent,
So he finishes setting up his tent.
you hear someone start moving towards you.
I
Dragging
slowly
a
turn my
club.
head to look at them.
You see an ogre walking over to you. What tent?
Mine.
We'll get another.
I thought they didn't speak English. Sorry, Colin.
This one seems to. At least
Oh.
some broken.
Money.
Where money?
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
I just point at Angathis.
You
He
dumb.
walks over to
To be fair,
Angathis.
Angaphis hasn't. Angaphis was actually expecting like the quality of the tent. So he hasn't even entered one yet.
No.
Angerfist would reply in giant. Fuck do you want?
Oh, you talk. Alright, we
I'm a
talk in
go-
this language.
I'm a Goliath. Why wouldn't I speak this?
I haven't seen a Goliath before. You expect.
Fair, I guess. What do you want?
Name's Doug. I want to get a tent
So-
like that for my club.
Does he point at Jimis's tent?
He says I need to go to a place called Money to get something like that. To get a tent called mine.
Unfortunately, tent's called Fortunately, tent's called mine can't be found here. Best you'll be able to do are these ones.
Well, yeah, I know, but I want to get one for a status symbol for my club.
Why not the stinky one?
That's why I'm in that one.
Because I don't need sleep on the tent. But club, look at it. As he just
Very
sort of
good club.
gestures to his club, it looks.
Oh my god, he's actually talking about his weapon. Oh my fucking god, I thought he was talking about an actual club. Like he's got some fucking ogre club. Oh my fucking god.
This is what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Well, hello there.
That's a good club. If not able to get one like that, why don't you make best out of multiple tents?
Apologies,
Full
my
club.
headset decided to die on me for a second.
Shit
What'd you say?
itself. Good club. That is a good club. Why not make big tent full club?
Because
Take
that
several.
one look nice. Big tent for club means compensation. Me
He's
not
gonna
need
overcompensate.
compensation. Look at club. It big. It clobber. It's good.
That is true. Personally, I prefer, as Angrifist just like swing, just like does like a 12 with head splitter. I prefer head splitter. I'll be back.
Oh, damn. Just as
Oh,
they're about
oh,
to start
I guess
talking
I wait.
about weapons together.
God, why don't you just fuck?
I'd like to hear you say that to Angerfist.
Hey, we don't know how Angerfist swings.
Yeah, we do, with a sword.
Well, actually, yeah, I was about to say no, we do. He swings a sword. We don't know which way he What's would be the best way to say it?
We don't know if he likes to. We don't know if he likes to put his sword in which hole.
In a sheath or a
Scabbard.
oh yeah. What's a scabbard? What's a scabbard though, Max?
Oh.
Dream a dream, you stinky pig. Dream, 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 dream.
I am back. Sorry,
Welcome back.
Back.
my stepdad needed to complain about my brother. So
One.
completely
Which
understandable.
The
Which
one
one?
that dipped?
The one that is, yeah, Hayden. The only
Alright,
one
cool.
that is.
So the one that dipped. Cool. That's all you need
Yeah.
to say. Anyway, so we can talk about that after the session, which isn't too long left. So you are more swordman.
Yeah.
Have
See,
you
I
ever
prefer.
tried?
I
Have you
prefer.
ever tried
split-
club?
Closest I've gotten to club is fist.
Very, very good, but you can't get past the swinging power of club.
Can't quite get past the absolute joy of splitting someone's head rather than crushing.
Yes,
You see,
but have
splitting
you
a
ever,
man,
have you
splitting a
ever
man
hit
completely in
someone
half.
in the side with club?
No,
You hear
no, I haven't.
they start coughing and wheezing and they have hard time breathing. You hit someone with sword on the side and you cut them in half. Fun over.
Tis true, unless you cut someone inside, but not completely through. Then they start coughing and wheezing. Admittedly, blood come out as well.
Plus,
Rather fun to watch.
plus beating someone to unconsciousness and waiting for them to recover to just beat them again. Twice fun.
But you see, Aegifis would gesture to like the wide area, like flat area of Headsplitter. I can do that. Headsplitter is able to do that. It's just that Headsplitter and I personally prefer to split heads, not crush.
Makes sense. Why here?
I am here to help a friend, Axdeath Marauder. He is a
Oh, a
Marauder
marauder.
lord.
Uh,
He's a
uh,
Marauder lord.
Oh. So he is being chosen.
Apparently,
He's going to win
should.
or lose.
My money is on win. That's
bet?
mostly all. Only if I know I'm going to win.
He puts his club. He puts his club in front of him. If he win, you get my club. If he lose, I get your sword.
No. I trust my friend, but I am not
Jimus
losing a part.
just walks over.
The thing is like,
Woman,
I trust.
as
I trust my
he points to you. Human.
Yes.
Hi. And then he goes back. Has you ever seen any who use axe?
Sorry, I didn't hear most like what Jim has said when he showed up, or what
He said hello.
Okay.
Have you ever used axe?
No.
Me?
Well, you can now speak
Can you?
giant.
What
Just
is Jimus's languages?
I don't know, what are your
Common,
languages?
goblin, giant, orc.
Oh, look at
Yes,
that.
I can.
Yeah. So you could understand them before.
He just didn't choose. Just chose to not make it a him problem.
No, I have not used it. No, I have not used an axe, though. Again, my friend, he uses something called I believe it was titled Axe of Grimish. Why he's here.
He was looking to get it back. Yeah, last time
Indeed.
someone did that, they died.
Well, I
Then,
have a fair idea he'll win.
then I get sent out. Put axe in tree. and leave.
Oh my god.
Angerfist does store that information away because Angerfist does know Axe's backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just thinks, adds up.
Was actually looking for him to officially invite him on this. But he was nowhere to be found.
How long ago?
I don't mean to interrupt you two. Angerfist, I am going to be heading to sleep. If anyone wakes me up or goes near my tent, make sure they don't.
You are aware that your tent is sort of in the way of walking where I need to go.
I would recommend going around.
There is no way to go around. You
That is
literally just
unfortunate
said-
for you. I walk back over to the tent.
He looks at you, Troy. Is it really unfortunate for me?
I'm not sure if you want to say. They're a cow.
Cowards are so magic.
Yes.
Right. And not the shadow sorcery type where they're born with it. I'm going to guess the type where they try to refine it with books and learning.
Learn.
Honestly, I'd say he's a. Honestly, I wouldn't know, but safe bet is a bit of both.
Well,
Probably born with some, and then has tried to refine it.
well, he sort of leans in slightly closer. Once he's asleep, I'm gonna knock his tent down.
Probably try some coward magic on you if you do that.
He'll be asleep. He can't do shit.
Then they'll wake, but then they'll be awake because you knock the tent over.
There's tons of orcs around here. Who do you think he's gonna look for?
You. This is an ogre, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it said there's tons of orcs.
Yep. He might be slightly more intelligent, but not by much.
Angerfist is not gonna try. Is not gonna try and explain the difference between an orc and an ogre. That is a fair justification.
I mean,
Personally,
surely
I
that
recommend
dude
not doing it.
might be about
Personally.
3 foot taller, but you know.
Yeah, most orcs aren't that tall.
Yeah.
You might be closer to giant. You might be closer to Goliath than orc.
You know what? He points up at a bridge above where Jimis has set up the thing. I'm just gonna piss from up there.
Technically, you're
This
not
is how
near
they all die.
him. Angerfist is like, technically, you're not near him.
Yep. As he walks over to the tower. Well, if I no get tent, I out.
I cannot help you with tent. All I can offer is one of these.
As he walks over the tower, sort of opens one of the large doors and closes it. That door does not have a lock on it. It's just one of those large doors with a ring handle on it.
Yeah.
So, where are you gonna rest, Troy? You got a good 20 to 24 tents to choose from.
He would have picked the one that is not going. He's going to pick the one that is A, closest to his size, and B, doesn't stink like Newbeck. Or as bad, or near Newbeck.
Right? And Axif, you're sleeping in the captain's tent.
Yeah.
Jimis,
Yep.
You hear the gentle pitter-patter of rain.
Does any go inside of the tent?
I mean, this was when you were inside your tent.
Does any
Okay.
enter the tent? So I'm guessing no.
Does who enter the tent?
Does any of the piss enter the tent? Is what he was
Nope.
asking.
Okay. He doesn't die just yet.
By morning, the sun is bright.
My eye is still
Already.
twitching.
Your eyes still twitching. You wake up. Just, good morning. Good morning.
Hoping that was done.
So you see the you know what? Roll me another wisdom saving throw to see if you get rid of the madness. Mm.
15.
Oh, madness gone.
Oh, cool. My eye's no longer twitching.
You
So
complained about it, and it just goes away.
it is just like
Just-
it's
just
still
get-
there. You blink a couple of times, it stops. You're like, oh, it's just residue. Jimus, as you
Oh.
awaken, there is a foul smell in the air. Dried piss.
Would Jibus
Okay.
know what that smells like?
I've met Nubex.
He's been into the sewers
Yeah.
before.
But the thing is, the sewers, it's a conglomerate of
Yeah.
smells.
But that is a smell that isn't hard to
Yeah.
miss.
Jimus gets up. Gets out of the tent.
No. Everywhere is dry. As if there wasn't actually rain.
He nods his head twice.
Agafist has exited his tent, stretching. So,
I just give Angerfist a look. How important is it for the people here to remain alive?
given that they're already dead, sure you'd be able to kill them?
I just point to the ash.
Fair point. How about you wait till after Axe gets here? Until after Axe gets his axe back.
Jimus taps their foot on the ground. And then walks over to where Axe is meant to be.
Axe, do you awaken?
Yeah.
Remember to write something down on my sheet.
Then I walk out of the tent.
You see Jimus already there.
It is time to rise, my friend. You have an axe to receive. Or I might have to start destroying people. We do not want that.
Haven't you destroyed enough people here as it is? I mean,
He looks you. They look you dead in the eyes. I do not believe enough is possible.
There's some
well,
commotion from the gate.
I'm gonna head towards the gate.
As you
Hang on
get
just a while.
as you get to the gate, you see 55 orcs walking in. One looks very familiar.
No. No, no, no.
The
No, no,
act-
no, no.
What
The
afterlife do
one-
they go to after their afterlife? Think about it.
Angufus sees them, recognizes the one that Axe has just stabbed with a sword, and just looks at Jimus.
The good news is they don't remember what you did.
Yeah.
As they just walk over. This look good. We take this place. Get that weird tent out of here.
Jim is just twitching constantly.
Oh, looks like we've got madness.
I did not give up paradise to be here for this.
Yeah, you did.
Don't
You
make me.
literally
Don't.
did.
It's just like you've got me in a good mood. It's just
In a good mood. Yeah.
gone.
I could have just dealt with one Warforged, just one. Well, I guess there was two, but he's only a cyborg. Didn't need to be a me problem. None of us had to be a me problem, but no, my hubris. My fucking hubris. I just look up at you two. Where is that axe?
With the right hand of Groomish.
Speaking of, you got here before the day ended.
Yeah.
So I guess now's the time to find the right hand. Get your next task.
Well, is there any doors that you didn't go through, Jimmers, that are here?
You
Most
didn't
of
go
them.
through- You guys have only seen about like 3% of the overall
Oh,
fortress.
God.
I will start taking them through the rest of the fortress. Systematically going through every possible room.
Some rooms not you cannot go through as there are orcs standing there and they just look at you.
Angus would honestly just wait, but he's not going to be able to ask them because they'd only speak Orcish. He'd probably ask any Orcus, like, do you know where the right hand of Groomish might be? Supposed to get a task from.
They point at the last part of the mountain that looks like a giant block.
We
Angus
go there.
Yeah, Angus would. There.
You get to you get to this location and you find a huge throne, and sitting upon it looks like a sleeping right hand of Groomish.
How far away is he?
I'm fucking there.
He is, well, considering you're at the entrance, he is 500 feet from you.
I continue walking towards them.
Keep walking towards him.
Angus would just look at Axel. You might want to yell that you're here.
Mm.
It might wake him up.
Blackstep moves about 200 feet closer and then yells out to him, saying that he is here.
He stirs.
Jimus does not break pace
It-
until he
it-
actually wakes up.
As he sort of sits up. What you... Oh, you've made it. Good, good.
Now it's the second task.
Second half. Didn't think you'd get here. A day late.
Well, I made it last night and you said to be here before the day's end.
Be at the castle by
Yes.
the day's end.
This is the castle. The fortress is outside. Oh, and I felt what you did as he looks towards you, Jimus. A lot of orcs had to walk back here. It's quite funny.
They take the road as well.
Yes. Can you imagine how many of them had failed jumping across that bridge?
Good.
They had to wait for their entire group.
Oh wait, the bridge is the imaginary bridge is still there.
I forgot about that.
So, can we get the axe back?
No, not yet.
He, not we. It's his axe. I don't want it.
Your second task shall be to make your way to the top of this fortress. At the top of the tower, you shall find your final task. As he taps the throne he's on, and Jimus, you feel your magic drain. And anyone who has magic items here, none of them seem to feel magical anymore.
Ah, shit. Well,
Okay, that means our strengths go back down
to
to
20.
20.
So our fucking strength goes down to fucking +5.